You're not the father?
You are.
I don't believe that.
It's not like I make it up.
How could that be possible?
There was a computer error at the lab?
Before Dr. Paxson died, she told my mother.
And what, your mother just kept it to herself?
She had another test run.
How? How without my cooperation?
She took a hair sample from me. I'm not the father.
She just told you this tonight?
She said she just found out tonight.
This doesn't make any sense.
We need another test. Dr. McLean, good.
Is there a problem?
How fast can you do another paternity test?
I thought paternity had already been determined.
Well, now there's some question. Apparently that test may not be accurate.
It wasn't.
What are the chances of getting a definite answer tonight?
The lab's closed. I do know the head technician. I mean, I suppose I could call and explain the situation. We can get some samples messengered over there. The actual processing of the test doesn't take that long.
All right, so it's doable.
Yeah, I suppose it is.
Let's get to it.
All right, I'll make some calls.
Thank you, Doctor.
I'll be outside.
God, Ridge.
Logan, now, come on, don't get your hopes up.
Oh, God, how could I not?
This is Jackie this information's coming from. I mean, God knows what's going on in her mind right now.
This little baby could be yours. Just think about it. He could be ours.
Jacqueline, the things that you are saying.
I know, darling. I mean, it's overwhelming that Ridge is the father of Brooke's baby. It's overwhelming.
How did you find out?
I had another test run without telling anyone. And I just didn't expect the results to be any different. I was wrong.
They don't know?
Nicky does. I told him. He went to tell Ridge and Brooke.
Now she's giving birth.
Well, they'd already decided to get back together again. The baby is all that Nicky has left.
My God, he must have been devastated.
Yeah, it broke my heart to tell him.
I don't understand. Why are you the one? I mean, the lab told you and no one else.
Dr. Paxson had every intention of
Dr.
telling
Paxson? She's the one who told you that the first test was wrong?
Possibly wrong, darling.
Dr. Paxson died months ago. Is that how long you have known about this?
I wasn't sure.
I want the whole story, Jacqueline. All of it. Now.
Messenger just left.
What about Dr. McLean?
He'd like to examine you before he goes.
What did he say about the paternity test?
He said it's possible. A computer problem could give a bad result.
So he really could be ours. That would explain so much. The connection that you have with him.
God, how many times did I say I had that feeling?
Well, you were right.
Still, it's hard to believe anything Jackie says.
Yeah, but why would she lie? She wanted this little boy to be Nick's as much as he did.
Logan, no matter what, we are going to raise this little boy together. And I am going to love him just like he's my own son.
Well, he really could be your own. You know what that means? That means we could have it all. This baby could truly be ours.
Nicky was happy, Massimo. He and Brooke were planning a life together, a family. It was...
Because she thought that he was the father.
And so did I until tonight.
Tonight. Am I supposed to believe that it took months to get a second test?
There was a delay. It was...
More lies.
The minute that I found out, I went straight to Nicky.
You should have gone straight to Nicky from the first moment.
I know that now, but I truly believe...
I don't give a damn what you believed. You were wrong. Wrong. Oh, God. All this time that has gone by, you allowed poor Dominic to fall more and more in love with that child. Brooke and Ridge ended their marriage. Our entire family was disintegrating. You turned our whole life upside down on a hunch.
There's no excuse.
I bet you could tell us something. Right? Are you Ridge's little baby? Are you?
Hello.
Stephanie, I'm really very tired.
I'm sure you are. You make beautiful babies, I'll give you that.
I had some help.
Your doctor just told me that Ridge delivered the baby. How long are you going to subject him to these kind of indignities? I mean, is he supposed to spend the rest of his life delivering other men's babies for you?
Stephanie, there's nothing undignified about it. It was beautiful. And in fact, I hope it was meant to be.
You're not the least bit ashamed, are you?
I don't have any reason to be. If you came here to hurl your insults at me, Stephanie, because this baby isn't Ridge's, then go ahead. Get it all in right now.
I never seem to insult you, no matter what I say. But maybe the sight of this baby in his father's arms, maybe that will be more powerful than anything I could ever say to you.
I'm sure you're right.
Brooke, you're in a fantasy. The both of you are living in a fantasy. And reality has reared its ugly head. Ridge is finally, I hope, going to realize that your place is with the father of this child.
Not one more word. You deceived our entire family, Jacqueline. Your own son.
I thought the baby was his. It had to be.
Because that's what you wanted.
Yes, for him. And so did you. You'd have done anything to give Nicky his family. That is why you brought James Warwick to town. Do you remember the party, the intervention? You said, we got to take action. We have got to convince Brooke to accept Nick's proposal.
Right, because I thought he was the father.
You were protecting this family, and that's all I was trying to do.
No. I was holding this family together, while all you did was tear it apart. You pitted brother against brother. Dominic didn't want to break up Brooke's marriage. He was ready to step aside until he got the results of the paternity test.
But I didn't know then, Massimo. I didn't. It wasn't until later, and by that time, Nicky was just so in love with that baby. I mean, oh, God, maybe you could have taken that away from him, but I couldn't do it. I couldn't. I don't expect you to understand. I just really hope that in time you will forgive me.
If you believe that, you're more delusional than ever.
I don't mean to give you the third degree. Nobody knows better than I do what you've been going through.
I'm really not interested in a pep talk, thanks.
Well, I'm just saying that
I'm trying to be a gracious winner, I get it.
Nick, this isn't a game. To either of us. Never has been.
No.
But I do want to just tell you that I'm sorry.
Yeah, me too. Sorry. You know, when I found out Brooke was pregnant, I wanted it to be yours. I guess things worked out for the best.
Well, I'm not celebrating until I get those test results.
You're not listening to me, are you?
Oh, yes, I am.
No, you're not. You're on a high because you and Ridge have shared this incredible moment. The beginning of life. Brooke, it isn't going to compare to the bond that you and this baby are going to share with the father of this baby.
Yes, true, yes.
And Ridge is going to realize that. It's just a matter of time.
Stephanie, Ridge couldn't love this baby any more if it were his own.
It should have been his. If you'd had any morals and decency, it would have been.
And what if it were? What if I gave birth to Ridge's child? Would your attitude towards me change?
Well, that's a moot point.
I want you to answer me.
Of course you can't forgive me now. You're too angry.
Angry? Angry? I'm sick.
The family will recover, Massimo. Even Nicky, as heartbroken as he is.
Oh, I see. Everything's gonna be all right, hmm? Ridge and Brooke will get their child. Dominic will go on with his life.
Well, it could take a little while.
Mm-hmm. What about me? I lost a son, too. Ridge was furious because I supported Dominic. He's no more Maroney. He turned his back on us. And you watched it all. And said nothing.
It's not too late, you know. Ridge will find out that it wasn't your fault.
No. I was deceived. We all were deceived. By my wife. My wife. What happened to her, Jacqueline? What happened to the woman that I married that promised before God that she would not keep anything from me, no more secrets? This woman who believed in family, honor, loyalty. Does she even ever exist? Or am I as delusional as you are?
Massimo.
What?
Darling.
Get out. Take your lies and all your secrets and get out.
Wait. No, wait! Oh, wait! Massimo!
If this were Ridge's child, then everything that I know about virtue and integrity would be turned upside down.
What do you know about virtue and integrity?
That it wins out in the end. This child, Nick's child, is proof to me that you and Ridge were never meant to be together. If you were, then this would have been his child.
Mother. What are you doing here?
Celebrating the birth of Nick's baby. Congratulations, Nick. He's an absolutely beautiful little child.
We have some news for you, Brooke.
Is everything okay?
Better than okay. Mother, you probably shouldn't have come here.
No, it's okay. I want Stephanie to hear this.
Go ahead, Doc.
We got the results back from the test. You have a happy, healthy Forrester baby.
You mean Maroney baby?
No, Stephanie. Dr. McLean ran another paternity test. Ridge is the father.
Well, that can't be true.
Yes, Mother. He's mine.
Congratulations, Mrs. Forrester. Brooke and Ridge have made you a grandmother.
He's ours, Logan.
Yes. He's really ours.